Act. Notice of the time, date, and location of this meeting has been provided by posting a copy of public meeting dates on the municipal bulletin board and by sending a copy to the Asbury Park Press and the Star Ledger and filing a copy with the municipal clerk. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand for a salute to the flag, followed by a moment of silence as we remember two lifelong Freehold Borough residents, Patrick McCobb, husband of our Memorial Day Parade Chair Alice McCobb, and father of Parade Co-Chair Amanda McCobb, who passed away on July 20th, and Peggy Duncan, who passed away last week. And yeah, and Neil Bolton's son Harold, all Freehold Borough residents, and all be missed greatly. Chief Collier, would you please lead us?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Kane.
Here.
Councilman Benedetto. Councilman Freeman.
Here.
Councilwoman Jordan. Councilman Reich.
Here.
Councilwoman Rogers. Here. Councilwoman Chester. Here.
Okay, item 4 on our agenda this evening is our administrator's report. I'll turn it over to our administrator, Steve Gallo.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, council members on the dais, and citizens here in the chamber, and those who may be watching at home. Briefly synopsize some of the activities we've been working on. And with regard to redevelopment, the hometown redevelopment project has made some progress since we last met in July. We had a town hall meeting, and there were approximately 250 to 300 people stop by and ask questions and spend some time with the developers. They built them on different aspects of the project and got answers to their questions. Concept plan was generally well received. Developer and our redevelopment council continue to work on financial agreement and other aspects of the project. We're hopeful that all the agreements and planning documents back in time will be before the planning board in the fall. 200 Park Avenue has to go back to the planning board because there was a conflict with drainage preferences, so we have to circle back. The Starbucks is essentially complete. Ready to open within the next few weeks. We have worked with our planner to take a tour of the Nestle facility, which is operations. Moved a lot of equipment. There's still a lot of equipment. They have selected Colliers as their broker, and they are actively marketing the site. We've also received a number of parties that we'll be talking to. What we're really interested in is jobs. Tax revenue. So that's kind of where our focus is. Safe routes of transit downtown. The downtown pedestrian safety project is about 75% complete. We've worked on the sidewalks and brickwork is mostly complete, and now we're turning our attention to intersections. We designed to try and make it safer, more visible. We're also going to be awarding a contract with precise instruction for the resurfacing of Throckmorton Street from the borough limits to the center of town. We are pursuing funding for Bond and Liberty Streets. Project done there to resurface those roads. We're in line for a CDBG award in October this year, which will help. We already had. We've had the Liberty Street Park Phase 1, which is refurbishment of basketball courts, and installation of exercise stations, rehabilitation of the walking trail at Liberty Street Park. We're just going over the punch list. Then we'll be ready to start talking about phase 2 of the project, which involves additional funding for a new playground structure, a water feature, and pickleball courts. Likewise, we have funding from the Green Acres program from Musgrave Park. We received word this week that we were awarded $508,000 for improvements at the Moore Park ball program, which is designed an inclusive playground for everyone to work. We have 25% match on that. This program. So this refurbishment will be completed entirely with grant funds. We also have a number of participatory budgeting projects going on around town that involve small improvements in various parks. We're installing water fountains, fire stations, benches, for a new staircase at the Veterans Park to allow walk down the park instead of we are in the middle of negotiating for the purchase of 17 Broad Street. Give an update of appraisal, and this is what we hope to do. We combine police and fire. The library renovation is slowly coming to an end. Some issues with regard to paintings that need to be addressed, unfortunately. Still waiting for the final date from the elevator. We also have finalized our agreement with the New Jersey State Library for the grant for the refurbishment of Court Street School and making it a digital connect hub where people will be able to go and use computers or find jobs, take classes, and stuff like that. We're working on 2 soccer mini pitches in town. Finally, we are still working on problems with water quality at one site. Still waiting for permission from the Bureau of Safe Drinking Water, the state DEP, to allow us to make a change in our water treatment regimen and more effective erosion control product. Meantime, we're getting fresh water to the area only from Main Street, and water constantly flowing. The water is fresh and constantly. We expect to hear from years as well as the provider of the chemical analysis of the water. Every water system uses erosion control product to stop pipes from corroding from the inside. Iron particles, lead or copper sometimes leaching in the water. They use orthophosphate product to small amounts to put in the drinking water, and it causes a biofilm to be coated on the inside of the distribution. That biofilm stops metal particles from the water clouding or rusting. We're using a different product, but we think orthophosphate. Get a can of Coca-Cola, and you look at the label. One of the ingredients is orthophosphate. It's a great product. Completely harmless, tasteless, but it doesn't affect any lead or copper. We're hopeful that when we're allowed to start adding this product, not giving up, but we don't hear from. Basically what we've been up to.
Great, thanks. Any questions from council? As far as the report goes?
I have one question regarding the water.
That's correct. Yeah. We're swapping out one orthophosphate for another. We currently do use 3 products to treat our water. One is orthophosphate, one is fluoride, and the other is chlorine. So we're going to be swapping out one type of orthophosphate.
Thank you. Item 5 this evening is approval of minutes, council meeting July 15th, 2024.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes. I'll second it.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Freeman. Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Schuster.
Yes.
Okay, the minutes of council meeting July 15th, 2024 are approved. Item 6 is the proclamation of the mayor and council designating the borough of Freehold as a stigma-free community. I'd like to ask our council president, Sharon Schuster, to read this into the record for us.
Borough Freehold Proclamation, stigma-free community. Whereas the Monmouth County Board of Commissioners, along with the Monmouth County Department of Human Services, supports the designation of stigma-free communities in every municipality. And whereas in their June 26, 2018 meeting, the Monmouth County Board of Chosen Freeholders unanimously passed a resolution supporting the designation of Monmouth County as a stigma-free community. And whereas Monmouth County recognizes that 1 in 4 Americans has experienced mental illness, including substance use disorders, in a given year, according to the National Institute of Mental Health. And whereas mental health problems are more common than cancer and heart disease combined, affecting children and adults, including more than half of our Iraq and Afghanistan veterans treated at Veterans Administration hospitals. Whereas, given the serious nature of this public health problem, we must continue to reach the millions who need help. Whereas the stigma associated with the disease of mental illness is identified as the primary reason individuals fail to seek the help they need to recover from this disease. And whereas stigma-free communities aim to inspire public interest and open dialogues about stigma, raise awareness of the disease of mental illness and substance use disorder, and create a culture wherein residents who have the disease of mental illness and or substance use feel supported by their community and neighbors and feel free to seek the treatment for the disease without fear of stigma. And whereas promoting awareness that there can be no health without mental health will break down barriers and encourage residents of all ages to be mindful of their mental health and ask for help when it's needed. And whereas local resources are available to treat the diseases of mental illness and substance use disorder, so no one resident needs to suffer alone or feel hopeless. Whereas establishing stigma-free communities will raise awareness of resources, inclusive language, and encourage residents to engage in care as soon as the need is identified, so recovery can begin, hope can be inspired, and tragedies are avoided. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Borough of Freehold recognize the community needs and supports the efforts of the County of Monmouth in designating the Borough of Freehold as a stigma-free community. And it's signed Mayor Kevin A. Kane, August 19th, 2024. And may I just say that this also goes along with a couple other initiatives that the mayor was telling me tonight that we hope to look at more closely at some mental health seminars for folks in the borough, and of course the Alliance to Prevent Substance Abuse. So we unanimously support this proclamation.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's our Mayor's Wellness Campaign really a three-pronged approach. I mean, you have physical health, mental health, and nutrition. And all three combined will make a healthy community. So we're committed to this. As Council President said, we're going to look into a speaker series on mental health. We do all the physical stuff, and we're going to bring in nutritionists and mental health experts to, involve the entire community and address all these needs. Thank you. Item 7 this evening is a second reading of public hearing ordinance 2024/16, amending and fixing and determining salaries of certain officers, positions, and employees of the Borough of Freehold. This is a second reading and a public hearing. I'd like to open it up to the public. If anyone from the public care to address this ordinance, please step forward, state your name and address for the record.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Friedman.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
Okay, the public portion is closed. We have resolution adopting ordinance 2024/16 and authorization of publication.
I'll second this.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Friedman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
The ordinance 2024/16 is adopted. Item 8 is the first reading and introduction ordinance 2024/17, amending and supplementing Title II Administration and Personnel by adding Chapter 2.101 Donated Leave Program.
I'll offer that.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Friedman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
The ordinance 2024/17 is introduced. Item 9 is the first reading and introduction ordinance 2024/18, authorizing the acceptance of a deed over a portion of lots 23.01 and 24 in Block 62 in the Borough of Freehold.
Second, please.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Friedman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
The ordinance 2024/18 is introduced. Item 10 is the first reading and introduction 2024/19, amending and supplementing Title V Business Licenses and Regulations by adding Chapter 5.94 Landlord Rental Responsibility.
I'd like to make a motion to move that, please.
Second?
Discussion?
Yes. All residents in our town have a right to buy and enjoy free from constant nuisance, themselves and their family, security for their possession and property. This ordinance will help our code enforcement and our police further that process. This is going to set up a responsibility for landlords that if they or their tenants are in violation of certain laws in our community, whether they are assault, lewdness, criminal mischief, excessive noise, etc., two complaints in any 24-month period where a conviction happens. They will go to a hearing where, if found that two of these violations have happened, they will have to put up a bond for proper balance and protection, monitoring by the police. There's a lot of good landlords in this town. Right, Dayton? We got many more who do not. And they need to be held accountable. I know everyone on this board feels the same way. So I'm very happy that we're doing that.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Friedman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
The ordinance 2024/19 is introduced. Item 11, first reading and introduction ordinance 2024/20, amending and supplementing Chapter 18 zoning by amending Chapter 18.07 of the Freehold Center Core redevelopment plan.
I'll second this.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Friedman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
The ordinance 2024/20 is introduced. Item 12 is the first reading and introduction ordinance 2024/21, authorizing the Borough of Freehold to enter into a purchase and sale agreement with Capadaglia Property Companies, LLC, for the acquisition of Block 35, lots 18, 19, 26.02, and 28, located at Broad Street and 51 West Main Street. Like to move this, please?
I'd like to move that.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Freeman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
The ordinance 2024/21 is introduced. Item 13 is a resolution designating Capadaglia Property Company, LLC, and redeveloper of authorizing the execution of a redevelopment agreement for the property identified as Block 35, lots 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 26.02, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32 on the tax maps of the Borough of Freehold.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Freeman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
This resolution is adopted. Item 14 is our consent agenda. And just a note that matters listed on the items of consent agenda are required to conduct the day-to-day operations of the borough and will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There'll be no separate discussion of these items. If discussion desired of any items, that item will be considered separately. Someone like to move items CR1 through CR15?
I will. Oh,
Okay. So CR3. Let's change that. Someone like to move items CR1 and CR2 and CR4 through CR15.
I'll move those.
I'll second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Freeman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
A consent agenda items CR1, CR2, and CR4 through CR15 are adopted. We're going to move to items CR3, extending metered parking regulations and rates. Someone like to move that, please?
I'll second.
Discussion? Roll call. Okay, go ahead.
I just think we need to.
Any further discussion?
Well, there is one more step there's one more meeting that we promised there would be before we made it permanent, so. And that meeting hasn't taken place, so I would agree with you, Margaret, but I think that we have to follow through on the promise that we made that we would have one more meeting with all the stakeholders.
Further discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Freeman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
Okay, item CR3 adopted, right?
No.
We have enough? Yeah, okay. It's already up there. Okay, that's the end of our consent agenda. Item 15 is the approval of bills.
I will second the motion.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Freeman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
Okay, our bill list is approved. Item 16 is a letter dated June 19th, 2024 from CME Associates regarding emergency water system repair, East Main Street. Can I have a motion to receive and file this?
I so move.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Freeman.
Yes.
Reich.
Yes.
Rogers. Stetser.
Yes.
Okay, the letter is received and filed.
Maybe. We had a nasty break downtown, the middle of town. And, it was beyond the ability of our water and sewer engineers saying that, it was necessary to pull in an outside, person to do this. And in cases that are considered to be emergencies, you don't have to put that to bid. So Am I correct?
That is correct, yes.
Exactly.
We spent, we followed the law, and we spent a good part of that evening calling people, trying to get them to come out with a proposal. Ideally, you're supposed to try and get proposals. We got a lot of denial.
It was, yeah. Had to shut down Main Street, and it was a real emergency.
Great, thank you. Item 17 is redevelopment presentation. I'm going to turn this over to our attorney. Good? Set it up for us, thank you.
So what we have here is a development plan. 42 East Main Street. This is what before you have development. Applicant is represented by requesting a change from second and third floors in our office to 10 units. So the parking is, there's one slight question about the parking, but it's not look to be in parking. And it is
Good evening, Mayor and council members. Dante Alfieri on behalf of the applicant. As Mr. Good stated, we are here seeking the board's approval with regards to a change in use. This is an existing structure. There's a retail or office on the first floor, and then we're proposing changing the use on the second and third floor to residential. I do have the applicant and principal of the property here to describe what the property will look like. There are no exterior renovations being proposed. There's only interior modifications. And then the one question that Mr. Good mentioned was with regards to the square footage of the existing first floor with regards to the usable space. So I did check with my client, he can testify to it, but it was 1,700 square feet, not the 2,100 square feet. So we will update our plans to reflect that. 1,200? 1231, sorry. So we'll update our plans to accurately reflect that space. So without further ado, I'll call up my client to run you guys through the proposed modifications to the building itself.
My name is Moshe Steiner. I bought the property not too long ago, and I tried to leave it as I knew it's the guy, the seller, was struggling already with the tenants. He didn't want to renew the leases. So basically, I came up with the idea, and I know it's a redevelopment, so we changed it for apartments. And like this, it should be a profitable building. It shouldn't go cold and everything. And I tried to speak to myself, to the tenants, and it was a little bit hard for everybody to negotiate with it. Everything is expensive today. Everybody wants to downsize, so I decided, you know what, let me go the other way. We're going to make apartments. And it's a demand for apartments. People go all the time if they want to live in downtown, and it's nothing available. So I make the plans, and I make very nice apartments. It should be nice, people to want to live here. And everything is very in square footage. You have a lot of square footage in each apartment. The average one is like 900 to 1,000 square feet. The 2 bedrooms, we have 7 2-bedrooms and 3 1-bedroom, and 1 studio. Everyone is spacious, everything is spaced, and everything has windows, and everything is very nice. 2 bathroom, wash and dry, everything is in there. And the plan was made special that we don't need to do any changes with windows and anything outside, but this can stay a very nice building as it is. We have the parking for everybody. We have extra parking if we only have 1,231 square feet on the first floor. We'll probably have an extra spot or 2. So that's it.
10 total, correct? You said 7, 3, and 1?
7 2 bedrooms, 2, 1, and 1 studio. Total of 10. No, no,
10
7.
total.
Yeah,
10 total.
10 total.
So, no exterior changes.
Correct.
Putting in, obviously, stoves, right? Stoves for the kitchen,
Correct.
and vents for the bathroom,
Right.
and vents for all of the.
That's going to go everything on the rooftop.
Washer and dryer, they're all going
On
on
the
the
roof.
top?
Correct.
Okay. On the side. Bike storage.
Hmm.
We may have bicycles, bikes, those safely.
So we can-
won't have them
I-
stored outside.
We have one park next to the garbage. If you own the property, one next to the garbage, you have one small parking space. I'm going to use that for bikes. If somebody has bikes, we use.
And is that gonna be kind of enclosed or is it just gonna be out?
It's again, it's open to in the building. It's not exposed to the street. Right.
Bike storage is underneath the over
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a cause for concern. Biggest concern that the council has regarding electronic bikes is their tendency sometimes.
Again, I'm not sure the town even lets driving around electronic bikes.
You can drive around with electronic bikes.
Yeah.
On the sidewalks and whatnot. The concern about parking them on the interior of the building, the covered space, while exterior, if there's a way to go outside.
Probably can do something outside there. Should be. There is space there, but
Honestly,
I'm not.
like, one of my concerns is bikes, tire top of bike, top of bike, top of bike, you know, I like to be a place where, not a place exposed where people's bicycles stolen, you know, and hence, place safe.
Most new construction now is blocked. So, because what happens with these e-bikes, when they explode, you can't put them out, they just go, fireball straight up. Anything above is likely to die. You know,
Again-
a lot of these fatal fires in New York City for these apartment buildings all go because it's just crashed straight up. Most of your construction you're seeing now for these e-bike storage are blocked, cinder block areas completely enclosed, so no fire can get outside of those four walls. So if you could
That
take,
spot, right?
yeah, so if you could take that one parking spot and block it.
Yeah, most definitely. That way bikes are secure, they don't get stolen, they don't get
Right.
elements, they're.
I can again, but first of all, do we have to give permission for tenants to have electric bikes? Because I have tenants.
Well, I didn't
The
understand.
tenants need to have electric bikes today. But I have tenants. I don't think anybody has an electric bike.
Go right downtown, you'll see
I don't.
many.
Many? Okay, no problem. If that's the concern, I will. It could be locked up with a nice fence. It could be locked up.
Check, the chief can probably weigh in. There's a lot of e-bikes.
Definitely a lot of people.
So the concern is in residential areas, well, actually, any area can't be inside. Gotta be fire contained. Okay? And that's gonna be on everything going.
Okay. I do have.
I mean, every day on the news, it's just another series of fires caused by exploding, and it's from secondary market batteries. People made that explode, and it just goes. Sorry, Jeff.
You know about it? Well, then, so, right?
One other point on that. If you do not have a place where the resident can securely park their e-bike, they will bring it, creating an even bigger hazard. So it's incumbent to have a secure place, probably fire suppressed, scooters, it's one wheels, it's all kind of devices.
Lithium batteries.
Right, batteries. Like you said, Mayor, they are aftermarket or inexpensive batteries, more likely to.
So we're definitely gonna look into it.
We have
Obviously,
the
it's gonna be a
space, I
little
have
bit of-
one space, what I mentioned, it's outside, it's not underneath the building. It has like the store that's coming out from the building, so that parking area,
Close that.
I can close that, it's no problem.
Yeah, we don't think that'll be a problem. We're definitely gonna look into it. Obviously, it has to look proper too, instead of just cinder blocks.
Yeah, it's a concern, and we're gonna make sure it doesn't.
First time I've ever heard of it.
To the best of our ability.
Again, I didn't throw out anybody, everybody has a month-to-month lease, you know, but, yes.
And they've expressed that they don't. It's one of the two Class A office buildings in town.
I know,
It's fully occupied at the moment, yeah.
it's 80%. And Remax already is downsizing already, they wanna move out from the second floor already. I'm trying to stay there, but it doesn't even.
Plan on soundproofing units?
Everything's be coded,
Are you ripping out all the walls and building so
it's not too many walls, but everyone's ripping out, and then we're building everything, that's coded, that should be done.
Take out the trash or is it like garbage?
Right now, we have, I have West, the company,
Well, I know you have a dumpster in the back.
Right.
Where do tenants have to take their trash out from their unit, out that back dumpster? Or
yes,
they-
yeah, everybody takes out their garbage in that dumpster.
They're responsible to take that out.
Yes.
I don't see any occupancy numbers. In the bedroom. Is that something you can provide before we approve this? You know what those are? What I don't want, I know the numbers, what I don't want is us to approve 7 two-bedroom units, and then once constructed, they become 7 three-bedroom units. Or, the studio becomes two-bed, I wanna know that what we're approving, what is the. So that it's some,
right now, and one.
I wanna make sure if this is we're saying this right now is a person, they got one bed here, so this is told to me, two people sleeping. If there's 6 people,
That's overflow.
yes,
He's gonna be limited, code inspection.
no, if this was being advertised as what it is for.
Correct, that's what it is, the 2 bedrooms.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yes, we worked on this plan enough to squeeze the best way we could to make it comfortable for everyone,
What other questions? Please do.
And are any of those apartments accessible? I see there's an elevator.
Handicap.
One has to be, I believe so, yes.
And what about?
That town doesn't request it has to be affordable. Again, but
Town doesn't request it.
These are rentals, they're not for sale.
Everything is affordable. If you can afford.
Everything's affordable if you can
If
afford
you
it.
can
I
afford.
can afford a $10 million boat if I can afford it. If I can't.
But again, it's,
Yeah, check with Bob.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
no,
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I think it does, we're gonna check and whatever is required by code.
My two other questions are, in a lot of apartments, you have problems with, the balcony on one of your,
correct, in the front, yes.
right. Get a lot of outside storage. Is there any way that you as a landlord
We'll make sure, no
will
storage.
make sure that the outside of this property is always
For
maintained?
not for
and
storage.
most,
Yes,
you know, it's right there on Main Street.
100%. My office is across the street. My office is across the street, where I see what's going on.
We can incorporate that into the lease agreement.
Yeah, stuff like
Sure.
that. And, you know, when it comes, when you figure out what your occupancy first, you can incorporate that into your lease agreement. That'll give you a spread. If you are violating your lease agreement, when coming to enforce the code office, it gives everyone more ability to follow through with what we all want.
Correct.
And then my final thing, kind of the same thing. As a landlord, one of the things I try and do in the buildings I have is kind of tenants is a common window treatment. You know, so you don't have yellow shade in one window, pink shade in another, owl in another.
Oh.
Is there any way you, as a good landlord, would consider?
I'm trying to be the place to be in a high-end
one
place.
high-end
That's what
one
I
thing,
want. I don't
exactly,
want.
high-end.
That's what I'm trying looking to do. And I'm not trying to have over here people to come with a
So that's
blanket and put
that's
this on the
something
window.
as a good
100%.
landlord that you're willing to promise
Correct.
this body your.
Correct, 100%.
Any other questions?
I just have one question, of you, but to clarify and perhaps help the audience understand. An affirmative vote from us simply moves this to the planning board for consideration, is that correct? Yeah, well, I would think,
I'd like that to come back, I'd like that to come back, like thing.
Those items are. Out here is
Again, for the-
somewhat, I mean, tend to pose. Probably like
I want them to be, I want you to know, I want you to be able to do what you need to do.
I'm gonna do it. I have no
I
problem.
also- My utmost
I have this space. It's just how to figure out to close it up. I think it's very easy. I have the space where to do the bike.
well, you understand our position.
Right. So we can just cover up exactly to give me the materials, what you really prefer to be done.
Yeah, I'm not.
So who will know? Who will give me the which?
The fire.
The fire?
will
Okay.
instruct you.
We'll ask Matt. I will ask Matt. He'll probably be
And
fire.
obviously,
Right. Right.
And
One
we-
side is already
30 days.
concrete. One side is concrete because the garbage is
Right, the
concrete.
inside of the concrete.
Right. It's just the inside.
And it's got the brick right there.
Right. As we mentioned.
It's just in the exterior. Built up and.
Right. I'm gonna have to send it in before we build it. Correct.
Yeah, it's something I just want to make sure. Understand.
Accessible, it is there. Look on the plans. You can see in the plans it is. For one, yeah.
Yeah, if it's a requirement, of course it'll be met.
I believe there is a requirement for affordable housing. For 10 units, the requirement would be 20%. We will confirm that, but I'm pretty sure there's a
Know that I'm saying affordable.
absolutely. Yeah, if you
Right.
say, I think people need to understand what affordable means, okay? For a single person, it's about $85,000 a year. Qualifies you for low mod, affordable unit. We're talking about a rookie police officer, a first year teacher, a graduate nurse, people just getting started out and we're looking for a place that they can have while they're starting their career. So, we'll get you an answer, but I believe the answer is
Right, that's, if someone makes $80,000, the regulars, no, that doesn't appear to me affordable.
there's a chart.
No problem. It could be 100%. That's the place. It could be 100%.
Isn't it anything over 5 units?
I believe that's correct.
That'd be
We will confirm.
We'll confirm that.
But it's important that we understand the difference between low income and affordable housing. So we're,
Yeah.
No, so it's a game of semantics. So if you're putting vents on the roof, you're technically modifying the building, creating openings. So
If it's in the vents
fire vents, range hood
on
vents, things
on
like
the
that.
roof,
Technically speaking, you're modifying the exterior of the building.
It depends
on the side.
Is it split up? If there's parapets,
Yeah.
maybe there are parapets on that.
right.
The wall that goes up from above the roof.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yes.
if they're not protruding from the parapet line, then they're not invisible, and that's
I agree.
permissible.
For the trash, so there's no internal trash rooms, so all the tenants have to bring their trash.
Yeah, I
to
don't
the
like
Correct.
outside.
Again, I have upstairs rooms, cleaning supply rooms.
Right.
Every floor has that place, but I would recommend the tenants to take at first right away the garbage and leave it there, and double. That's what I think. Again, it can always.
How often is the dumpster empty?
Right now it's offices. I don't empty it every second day.
So the
They come right-
frequency is gonna be increased.
They come once a week right now.
Does the
Sure.
dumpster have to get pulled out of the enclosure in order to be emptied, or can a truck get into the enclosure to get up?
I never saw how the garbage truck comes. I think
Go up?
they move it out. They don't come out from the.
The
The
garbage company, okay.
Yeah.
Are you modifying the sign at all?
Which sign?
The building sign, the signs on the front of the building?
No, it's gonna come down. I leave everything because downstairs still gonna be office. So I'm leaving it there. Just whatever's not gonna be there.
Like if you were naming the building something?
I didn't have a plan.
Do you have a first floor plan by any chance?
Yes.
You may want to adjust that sign. May want to consider having Remax keep their name on the front of the
isn't that gone?
But
The
Just
Remax
for the
sign.
future, all more information is always better. I had a couple questions about this, I'm glad you have a full plan, I want to make sure that are, they have, this is the fire lobby, and this is right outside. Are all the units fire separated? Will the units be fire separated? Going to pass this down?
no,
Yeah, this is, it should be in the bars already had. This is all plans.
This is from when it was originally built.
Because,
Just because it was designed like this doesn't necessarily mean things get amended, things can change. The architect has a note on the plan that says egress windows not required in accordance with NJ code 5:23-6.26. A survey was done of all the existing windows where there's.
the architect came down, yes.
And they're all gonna be,
Yes.
qualified.
Yes, the architect came special down. And
I want to just point out that should any damage befall the exterior building, the windows, that would constitute a change in the exterior. So during the renovation process.
make sure not to damage all the, any
damage the
windows. I know that.
And then, yeah, that's one thing that we should probably talk about the sign.
Yeah.
Because it's right now it's a very tall sign because it has a lot of spaces for businesses. Businesses are cutting down to 1 or 2. Probably don't need that large of a sign.
Okay.
So that being said, if there's a modification to the sign itself will have to come before.
Okay.
That's right, the subcommittee, historic preservation. Oh, that's right, okay, right. So just.
Okay.
Doesn't Remax already have, maybe they moved it, don't they have their name on the front?
Thought they moved it.
Maybe
There's
they
no
did.
Remax sign on the front now.
Right. It's a lot of
Yeah.
all the offices is there.
Not
No, it's
on the sign, but actually on the building.
on the building level also on the front. In the front. Again, you want to remove the after again, but once it becomes apartment for sure. I don't need the sign.
But
The whole
no,
thing.
obviously not take that one, but.
I don't need. I'm not going to put the names of the tenant in. Take it. I don't need it. If the town wants to take it off, no problem.
Well, no, it's a matter of just.
Right.
That answers my question.
All right, any other questions? Deciding whether or not the plan change in use from office to residential, number of units. Any other number? That's some sort of
Configuration. Bedrooms, 3 bedrooms.
yes. There's an increase in density that will come back. Which is going to be subject to building code. No parking limitations. Planning board. Whether or not. Find that the plan. Town board.
I'll offer that. The question I have is stipulations regarding electronic bikes closure. Is that something that you can impose?
Bike space. Bikes outside the building.
Right. That's the part.
Designate in a fire secured and
Secured
suppressed
area.
location. Fire to be determined.
Correct. Stipulate that and the other things that we discussed.
Good.
Okay. Second. Roll call, please.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
Rogers, Hudson.
Thank you, Mayor and Council.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, item 18 is public comment. If anyone from the public would care to make a comment to the governing body, please step forward. State your name and address for the record.
Now, Nolasco, 90 Jackson Street. I think you're all familiar with me. Am I wrong or right on that? Mr. Gallo. Sanella Nolasco, 90 Jackson Street. We've been emailing.
Oh.
Yes, that's
the
me.
lady.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
oh,
yes.
oh, I'm glad.
Not on what we've been emailing on, but Just here to provide some facts. I had the most unpleasant and unannounced opportunity to meet Mr. Matthew Young, our current Borough Code Enforcement Officer. Mr. Matthew Young is currently receiving my fellow